The last link in the chain in Amp Designer are the speakers and microphones. Now you're free to match any amp head with any cabinet with any microphone. Now when you add all these combinations up, it literally goes into the thousands. Now the sky really is the limit here, and the thing about the cabinets and microphones is they provide a really good alternative to conventional EQing. Now using just the tools provided by Amp Designer, you should be able to get close to pretty much any sound you can think of. So let's start with the cabinets. Every cabinet has a unique tonal characteristic, and you can choose between any one of the 25 supplied cabinets to go with your amp head. Just select the drop-down menu and choose your cabinet. Now this really puts the designer in Amp Designer, and using different cabinets with different heads gives you a really wide sonic palette to work with. And I think you'll be really surprised with just how many tones you can get from one amp head and a combination of different speakers. Now if we're in the studio recording a real guitar amp, we're going to need a microphone to pick the signal up. Now Amp Designer provides us with 3 different kinds of microphones that can be selected from the microphone drop-down menu. Now here I have the ribbon microphone, and the ribbon microphone is a very warm sounding mic with lots of low ends. Now next up we have the dynamic mic, and this is a very bright sounding microphone and very popular in the real world when micing guitar cabs. And then we have the condenser microphone, which is quite a rich sounding microphone. Now all of these microphones have different qualities, and you can use these to your advantage when you're shaping your tone. Now the kind of icing on the cake, as it were, is the ability to actually position your microphone on the speaker. And Amp Designer gives you the ability to do that too. We can move the microphone around, and we can pick up different frequencies from the speaker and give ourselves an even wider tonal palette. Now I'll be covering all of this later in the designing your amp section, so we'll leave it there for now. So that's about it for the Amp Designer basics. We've covered the interface and we kind of know what everything does now. So let's move on to the next section and explore some of the amp models.